Alright, this is just a quick little wilderness survival video. This here is Douglas fir, and it's a young'un, meaning a young tree. The reason you want to find a young tree is an old tree looks like that. And it's a lot harder to do what we want to do with this tree because you don't get the sap bubbles that the younger trees have to offer. Here, I'll quickly show you. You come over here and you see these little bumps. You squeeze them, you really don't get any sap out of it. They're dry and crusty, flaky. There's really not much sap. And this is what you want in this is basically the sap. So what you do is you take off a stick like so, just one of these twigs, just a dry twig preferably. That is okay size. If you get a bunch of these, and I'm just going to try and do this so you get some visibility. I'm going to take out my pocket knife here. Now if you don't have a pocket knife, you can always use your thumbnail, but your hands are going to get sticky. So we just cut into here and just open up a little section, just like so. And what that is a sap pocket that we can roll our little stick in there, get out as much sap as we can, and you get that coated in sap. So I'm going to do that again and again, just a couple times. Let's see this one here. That's pretty decent size. So I just cut it off, basically the top of it, and as you can see, I'm getting the sap out of there. Now if you do this enough, you can get yourself a nice fuel going for fire starting. This sap is actually quite flammable. So there we go. So you get your twigs covered in this stuff. And now I don't want to start a fire, so this is just a quick little demo. And now what this does is it gives you a little bit more fuel out of your twig. So it burns longer, burns better. And as you can see, it almost acts like a match. It's a lot harder to try and start one of these on fire and keep it burning like it is. As you can see, it's got some time limit on it. I'll just show you without. So this is about the same dryness. It's not any drier. And I mean, it burns, but nothing really in comparison to when you do your sap bubble on it. So I'll quickly show you another quick demo of it. I'll get some more sap on it. So we'll just come over here and we will get our tree. Alright. Sorry, I don't have a tripod today, so we're just making do with what we got. There we go. So just slice that layer back and scrape it out. So basically all those little bubbles, I just cut a top, just basically cut a little hole out of the top so it acts like a pocket. So it still holds the sap, you don't lose your sap. And then you can just scoop it out with the stick. And that's basically the idea of it. So, as you can see, we will, like that. So there you go. It burns way better. So that's just a little trick to try and get a hotter flame going to start a fire without using any other kind of accelerants. You can always pack gasoline into the woods with you, but I mean, the tree sap itself works pretty good. as long as you got the patience to sit there and pick a little bit out of it and get enough to start up your kindling. Once you got your kindling going, there's no real reason you shouldn't be able to keep the fire going. The trick is, of course, is finding dry wood. Right now is perfect time to go do a fire, but we do sort of have we don't have the fire ban in effect quite yet, but it's getting very close. So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind as well. But anyways, that was just a quick little demo on how to get a quick accelerant from Mother Nature to start a fire.